Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Elmia. Now, I don't know a lot about this game. My webcam seems to be turned a little bit in the wrong direction, but whatever. I believe this is going to be sort of a slow, peaceful sort of game. Even a brutal warrior with a taste for blood like myself does need a break from all the violence and gore from time to time. And that's exactly what this game is for, I would think. Unless it's got some kind of hidden violent side that I don't know about. But anyway, let's see what this game is about. I just found it on Steam once and thought, hey, that looks interesting. And I have a stage selection. Foresty forest time. I cannot read those words. I selected the English language and yet it's written in that language. Is that Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese? I do not know. Why is it written in that language when I told it that I wanted English? But at least the word skip is in English. Well, ain't got no idea unless what the story's going on unless you, the viewer, know what that can read that language. I can move my fairy thing. Yeah. I move with the sticks. Oh. Okay, so the right bumper just teleports me. What do I do? What do I does? This does not tell me what I does. Fairy. Oh, I teleport to where the fairy is. Neat. Wee, fairy, you teleport me all over the place. Yeah, look at that go. And there's thorns. Can't be getting in the thorns. Thorns is bad. What did I get? I don't know. But I do know that this is neat. Rather interesting mechanics. Get to teleport with fairies. That's all good and such. And I'm not sure how long this game is going to last. I guess that would have healed me if I had taken any damage into the air with me. Where am I going? Let's not land in thorns. Thorns would be hurty. I don't want no hurts. I don't know what any of that is. Teleport me! I like teleporting. Teleporty fairy time. Whee! And shiny balls. Yep, that's good. Give me all them balls. I guess they just restore my teleporting juice. Whee! That is mine. It's all mine. All of it. Does not look like this game is going to be very hard, but then again, this is only the first stage. Stage 1 of God knows how many. Still more forest, it would seem. There is always more forest. Oh, that's... Nope. Don't fall off of the moving rock. That would be bad. Falling off the rock is bad, so all you can do in this game is walk and teleport with the power of fairiness. That is what I have gathered from my experience thus far. Teleporting fairies and walking around. All there is to it, just don't land in the thorns, because thorns are gonna prick you right up the butt and it's gonna hurt. Cannot be having all that hurt going on in my butt area. My butt needs to not have the thorns in it. No thorns for me, please. And away! Some rather energetic music in this game I am hearing. Is this gonna take me? Nope, that's taking me straight up to the thorns, which I do not want. Why must I tell you so many times I do not want the thorns? Thorns be bad for all of the good things that I am trying to do. Now, platform, take me places. That is what your purpose is. You take me all the places. The places are mine to be going, and you will be taking me there. Still more forest. Okay, so my little fairy hits those things and then they explode into platforms. I can't walk past this one spot for some reason. No matter! Teleporting powers! Go! Teleport things! I got the fairiness on my side! Whee! That's right. That is what I want. That's what I need. Oh, you just blew up the wall then. I guess that makes sense. You can do that. You can blow up all them walls. And what else down here? Ah, you get smacked and pushed back into them thorns. Thorns get pushy, push time. All them thorns get pushed. Everything gets exploded when I send my fairy thingy into it. Yeah, get up on out of here with your thorns. I don't need them. Nobody needs none of that. Whee! I am very floaty, it would seem. Okay, don't really need those unless that just contributes to a score or something. Yep, next screen. This is kind of... Oh, wolf. There is wolf. Wolves can't get me if I'm up in the air, though. Suck it, wolf. The big bad wolf patrolling this forest ain't gonna get no shit on me. Yes, suck it, wolf. I'll just fly over you because I can do that. Look at me being a cheating little bitch. I am the cheatiest of all the cheats. Suck on that, you stupid wolves. You don't get to munch on my face. You didn't get to do that, ever. Not to me. Maybe to somebody else, but definitely not to me. My face is mine and you cannot be munching on it. Now let's just... There we go. Now I'm dropping. Alright. The only limit to the teleporting I can see is having that bar up there under my little health meter. So, they could have made it more difficult by having that only recharge if I were standing on the ground, which they didn't do. But I guess that ain't part of the challenge. It could be, if they wanted it to be, but apparently they didn't. They did not want that to be part of the challenge. Ain't no challenge needed for that sort of business. Yeah! And look at me getting through here, taking no damage at all. Ain't no damage happening here. And let me up there. And I was actually considering doing a series on this game, but from what I've seen so far, it doesn't look like I'd be able to get any sort of series out of it, so don't you go falling off that. This looks like sort of a one-off game. Uh-oh, teleporties. There. Teleporting time, good for me. Suck it, wolf, my fairy will slap you upside the head. Wolves get fairy slapped, that's all there is to it. And look at me go, I don't even need to touch the ground. Nobody needs that. There we go. Don't need no ground, but I do want to grab that. I don't need it, I just want it. That's all there is to it. Whee! Wolves and shit are running around, and I'd like to avoid that. Do not need no wolves. Oh, look. More cutscene. With no words. In the cave that has the key to escape the barrier of the shrine through the forest, the underground lake shining with the light from the ceiling was spreading. Wait, what? Okay. I am in the water now. What good does that do me? Hello? Oh. That is the next stage. Lake! I made it to the lake. Yay, lake time. I'm guessing that was just the loading screen, just little girl walking with the fairy. Is water bad? It does not look to be bad, though I can possibly drown. Yeah. Now, let's just avoid the spiky plants, because spiky plants is usually bad. Oh boy. For a second I forgot that I can't jump. Anything down inside the water? Water full of watery things. Yeah, give me all the shiny. What is that? Is that something I should be avoiding? I need to go up for oxygen. There we go. Get all my breathing juices. There we go, and I should probably be avoiding those things. Those look like mines, and mines are generally bad if you go running into them. Whee! I'm drowning! Drowning can be fun. You just need to know how to have fun while drowning. And why is there a line in this water here? Is this just two separate bodies of water overlapping each other? Weird. Very, very weird. Get up and out of here, thorns! No thorns are needed. No thorns are ever needed anywhere. And that is a scientifically proven fact. You can quote me on that thorns are not necessary. They're just dumb. Thorns are just dumb. And there it is again with the two separate bodies of water overlapping. I do not understand why they do that. Probably just some... It's probably like an indie developer's first project, which would explain why it's not overly complicated and there are things like overlapping bodies of water. I kinda understand how that could happen with the overlapping bodies of water if this were that case. Now, just need to keep on swimming. Swimmy teleports. There we go. Get me up out of that water. I need to breathe air. I ain't no goddamn fish. And these are just making more of those balls appear that I believe these balls, yes, those balls instantly refill my teleporting juice, which I don't necessarily need because it recharges fairly quickly. Now, if it recharged slowly, then I would understand the need for them. But at the rate that my juices come back, I don't believe I actually need them balls. No, I do not. Ooh, what is this? Okay, that's probably air. Yeah, that's oxygen. And this little girl can hold her breath for a very long time. But still, that's no excuse to just let me drown. I don't need to be drowning, not when there's air around that will let me live longer. Whee! Nothing but water. Just have to avoid drowning. Let me teleport, please. Yeah! Is that a fucking water horse dog thing? Some kind of weird ass sea dog? Get out of here, sea dog! Don't need no watery wolves walking around being all wolf-like. And there we go, that was the switch I needed to kill the thorny thorns. And let's avoid that thing that looks like it will explode if I touch it. I don't want to be exploding. Let me teleport, please. I need that oxygen in my veins. Oh, look at that, another goddamn wolf thing. The way this place is... Oh, there, I finally took my first hit. But anyway, the way this the way things are set up here in this game. Ow. It looks like the developer intended for that teleporting juice to refill on its own slower. What with the way all these balls are set up. Now I just have to avoid any damage if I can. It certainly took me a while to take... Okay, ow. Wolf, water, dog, more oxygen. There we go. And out of the water, yay. Ain't gotta risk drowning no more. Except I do because there's more water. Fan-fucking-tastic. And why is this here? I don't need that when I can teleport and my stuff refills so quickly. But again, like I already said, I think the developer intended for the juices to recharge slower. Because it certainly seems that way, the way the mechanics are built around that. Give me all that oxygen. And there's more overlapping bodies of water. Except they're more overlapped than usual here. Weird. Very weird. And also kind of funny, but not really. But just all kinds of weird. Nothing but weird. That's what it is with this game and all the weirdness of the water and the wolves in the water and the biting of my face. I told you specifically that I did not want my face bitten, and yet they continue to bite my face and spike me in the ass, regardless of what I say. And it would seem that one heart I picked up completely refilled my health. It was probably supposed to only refill one, but whatever. I ain't complaining. I made it. So, that's what this game is then. Running around, teleporting, dodging sea dogs and thorns. And like I already said, I was planning to do a series on this game, but I didn't do a lot of research, and now that I have played it for myself, I don't think I can actually get a whole series out of it. Well, I probably could if I really, really wanted to milk the shit out of this game, but there's just so little to work with here. It's an interesting idea with some weird things going on that I don't think were intentional, but what can you really expect from an indie developer's first project? That is, if this is at all that person's first project. It certainly seems like it is. It just feels like there's supposed to be more of a challenge to it, but there really isn't. You just gotta be more careful in the directions and where exactly it is you're teleporting to. So, that's all there is to it. Just move and teleport, and watch out for the water dogs. And maybe try not to drown, because drowning is generally a bad thing. Beyond the underground lake, we can see it by the power of the wind crystal. There was a mysterious cave where the wind blows randomly. Okay. So I hear sound of wind. Neat. Neat indeed. And then there's the cave. Not sure exactly how many stages there are. Probably just one more. Probably another one after that. But regardless, I ain't doing those stages. I'm gonna leave this game right here. And maybe I'll do more research in the future when I go finding games that I want to go playing. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye!